So in this video, I'll be graduating. I've been in high school for far too long now, and I'm ready to go. I figured, why not do sort of a get ready with me and like talk to you about stuff. But I don't really know what to talk about, so I don't know how well that's gonna work out. I'll at least show you like what I'm doing today. So starting off with makeup, I need to prime my face. I don't like the way I said that. The primer I'm using is Maybelline Master Prime. As usual, put that all over my face. Now I'm starting on my brows. Gotta brush them down. You know, I don't really know if that actually helps me do my brows. I feel like I just do that because like I saw other people do that and I was like, wow, that makes sense. I should do that. I don't know if it actually helps or not. The brow pomade that I'm using is just the Ulta Beauty brow pomade. Since I have dyed my hair dark brown, I'm using the shade dark brown. I'm filming this video. So I'm filming this get ready with me. Wow, I cannot talk. So I'm filming this get ready with me video on my GoPro. I don't really know if that's gonna look good or not. I feel like it won't. My sister's playing piano in the room next to me, so I'm very sorry about that. I feel like that happens every time I try to record a video. Well, anyway, I have my coffee now. This is my grandfather's mug. I pretty much only use this on like important days, like today. But I'm about to use this spoolie brush and just kind of try to blend this a little bit better because these kind of look bad. Wow, that's a mess. But now I'm using my NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. Now, I already put it on the back of my hand, but I'm using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. The best concealer I've ever used. I'm using this brush that I broke not too long ago. I decided that I wanted to try one of those Instagram makeup tutorials. So I've been like in between, like, okay. I'll do this side on this camera and then I'll do this side on my phone camera. Just going back in with a brow pomade to fix all of my mistakes. So I'm going to use the same brush and the same concealer and everything to obviously put concealer on the rest of my face. And I asked on my Instagram story for people to send me some questions to answer, like stuff to talk about during this get ready with me. And I'm gonna answer a few of those. Let's see, the first one is, do you have any fun summer plans? Yes, I do. I'd say the first one, I guess, is coming up soon. I think it's in like a week or two. I don't know how long it is until, but I am going to the beach with Ash and we're going to Panama City Beach, which I've never been there before, so I'm excited about that. After that, a few weeks later, my friend Pilar is coming down and she's going to the beach with me and my family. And we always go to Perdido, which is like right by Gulf Shores. And I haven't seen her in years. I can't even tell you how many years because I don't remember. I've lost count. I guess the only other plans that I have right now are to rush at UAB. I guess that's not technically like a summer plan, but it is during summer, I guess. So the only reason that I put concealer all over my chin and nose is because for some reason foundation never likes to stick there. Now I'm going to use my Morphe foundation and my Real Techniques Diamond Sponge. I know it looks disgusting. It's just kind of old and I need a new one. It's stained with a bunch of foundation and the bottom is green and yellow. The top is pink because I used to use it for face paint a lot. Let's see. Summary of high school. I don't really know if I can do like a summary of high school in general. Freshman year sucked. Sophomore year was okay. Junior year was great. Senior year sucked. There you go. There's your summary. I don't know. I mean, like, there's fun stuff that happened, I guess. but like just like it in general, it just sucked. Okay, personally, I really like this Morphe foundation. I know that a lot of people have been saying that it's too dry, it dries out their skin, all that kind of stuff, and that it like cracks during the day, all that. But personally, I have never had that problem. It's really full coverage, but it's not like cakey. That's just my opinion. I know other people think differently. I think it just has to do with like the amount that you use, because it's really easy to go overboard because it is such full coverage. Like I barely used any, and that's what it looks like. Another question that I got was, what was the funniest drama that you were ever a part of in high school? And I feel like I'm not allowed to talk about that on the internet. The way that I do my under eye concealer with my foundation and stuff, since I already put my concealer on and I'm putting my foundation over it, I'm kind of just blending this into the foundation, if that makes any sense. Like I'm not putting foundation over it. I'm just blending it together in the different spots. I don't think that made any sense whatsoever. Now I know the next part of my routine I do in kind of a weird order, but next I'm using my eye primer. I use NYX eye primer. Give me a minute. I'm trying to blend this out really fast so I can show you why this is an awkward order. I have to show you how stupid this packaging is. Hold on. So the powder that I use is this NYX setting powder. Wait till you see the way this lid and stuff is set up. How am I supposed to put my powder in the lid if it looks like this? So what I've been doing is trying to like hit it and like keep the powder in this little thing, but I always end up making a mess because it obviously is not gonna just stay in this little bowl. Yeah, so I just feel like this is an awkward order to do things in because normally people don't put powder over their primer. I don't know, I feel like that's just kind of weird. And then I put powder on my eyelid, on my primer and everything, but it's really mainly just to get the concealer that's right underneath my eyebrow. Now, moving on to my eye makeup, I'm gonna use my Morphe 35K palette. This is what it looks like. I'm using this sort of flat packer kind of brush. I don't know what to say about this one, but I'm using that. And I'll just put up a little picture of the palette to show you what colors I'm using because it's too hard to like try to show it to you. I'm basically doing the makeup that I did every single week for Color Guard. Really is just like a neutral glam kind of thing. I'm trying not to get this all over my lid. I'm trying to just keep this color in the crease. Usually my get ready with me videos turn into like tutorials, and I don't think that that's supposed to happen, but that's just what happens. Now I'm putting the same shade on my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm taking this kind of orangey brown shade and blending this out. Now for my lid, I'm just gonna use white. I'm gonna try to keep it as concentrated towards my lash line as possible because I always tend to put too much white on the lid and then it ends up looking weird. Now I'm gonna take a smaller brush similar to the first one that I used on my crease, just like half the size, and I'm gonna go in with some black, and I'm just gonna put that in the corner and a little bit up into the crease. I'm gonna try to not do too much because it's easy to overdo it with black. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my lower lash line too, but only about halfway through. Now I feel like it's kind of obvious, but I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and blend the black out. but I'm gonna be really, really gentle because I don't want it to travel too far. All right, so there's the eye makeup so far. I'm waiting until the end to do lashes, but I'm still gonna talk to you while I do my contour and highlight. I have, what's the biggest thing you've learned so far in life? I don't know. I guess to have a backup plan. I've tried out for the volleyball team, I've tried out for competitive soccer, I've tried out for the dance team in middle school, and guess what? I never made any of it. I made the basketball season dance team in 8th grade. That's a joke. Thankfully, I made color guard my first year and stuck with that. I feel like I didn't really get anything out of it except for like, yay, I'm on the field for 4 years. So I guess I'd say the biggest thing I've learned is to have backup plans. That you should know that you're good at something without other people having to tell you. But I'm really just trying to say that like you need to be confident in yourself, because like no one else will be confident in you besides like your parents and your boyfriend and like your best friend. Not everyone in the world is gonna believe in you. So like you have to believe in yourself. That sounds so stupid when I say it out loud, but you know what I mean. I really need an actual like brush for my nose contour. The contour palette that I use is the NYX highlight and contour palette, or contour and highlight, whatever. And then the highlighters that I use are from the Makeup Revolution Soph X highlighter palette. I don't really know. It's really good. Some of them aren't super shiny and like wow. So I use the white one mostly. Most people say that that's too much, but I like it. Another reason that I use white mostly is because it shows up a whole lot better on pictures and stuff. I use L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. Nothing too fancy, but I'm not about to go spend $30 on mascara. It takes me way too long to do lashes, so I think I'm just gonna like be back in a second. All right, I'm back. I have done my hair, I've put on lashes, I put on lipstick, and I'm wearing a very low-cut dress. There we go. You won't be able to see it in my gown. I'll just leave that there. I am going to ride with my parents to graduation. Then I graduate. Let's go. What do you think about me graduating?
Great. I think it's super duper great in the whole entire world.
I think it's awesome, but sad.
Really in depth right there. I'm here and I'm going, and I don't really know where I'm going. This is actually my last time on this field. Fun. How you feel about graduation?
I can't wait to leave.
Hi. How do you feel about graduation?
Good, but sad.
What? You were so judging. She's judging me.